Tired of the same big-name games stealing the spotlight? Today we're counting down 12 underrated games from 2020 to 2024 that deserve way more love than they got. From intense shooters to mind-bending thrillers, these hidden gems are waiting to be discovered. Let's start the countdown. At number 12, we have Bright Memory Infinite, a game that's as stunning as it is action-packed. Imagine John Wick meets The Matrix, but with a twist of supernatural flair. You play as Shelia, a badass agent fighting both military forces and supernatural entities. Think you can handle switching from shooting soldiers to battling ancient gods? Yeah, it's wild like that. The game's got fast-paced combat and jaw-dropping visuals, all created by a single developer. Can you believe one person put this masterpiece together? It's like finding out your grandma single-handedly built the Eiffel Tower. Yet despite its awesomeness, it still flew under the radar for most gamers. Maybe folks were too busy replaying Skyrim for the 100th time. From high-octane shooting to emotional journeys, let's move on to number 11. Number 11 is Road 96, a game where every decision shapes your unique escape from an authoritarian regime. Sounds intense, right? Trust me, it is. In Road 96, you play as various teenagers hitchhiking their way to freedom. Each teen you control has their own story, and every encounter along the way changes the course of their journey. It's like playing a high-stakes game of choose your own adventure, but with a lot more moral dilemmas and quirky characters. You might meet a paranoid conspiracy theorist one moment and a gentle truck driver the next. It's all about who you trust, what risks you take, and how you handle each situation. One wrong move and your teen could end up in some serious trouble. But hey, no pressure. The coolest part? Its procedural storytelling creates a different adventure every time you play. No two journeys are ever the same. One playthrough might have you sneaking through borders, while another has you outsmarting corrupt cops. It's a true hidden gem for narrative lovers who crave something fresh with each run. Alright, buckle up because next up we explore dual realities with a haunting psychological horror that will mess with your mind in all the best ways. At number 10, we have The Medium, a horror game that lets you explore two worlds at once. You play as Marianne, a psychic unraveling dark secrets by navigating between the physical and spirit realms. Picture this, you're in a creepy, abandoned hotel, but you can switch to the spirit world where everything is even more twisted and sinister. It's like having a foot in two nightmares at the same time. This game delivers atmospheric tension and innovative gameplay. One moment you're solving puzzles in the physical world, the next you're dodging monstrous spirits in the other. The split-screen mechanic lets you see both realities simultaneously, adding a layer of depth and dread to every action. It's like juggling chainsaws while blindfolded, intense and nerve-wracking. Despite its groundbreaking design and chilling atmosphere, The Medium never quite broke through to mainstream audiences. Maybe people were too busy chasing after zombies and other horror games to notice this gem. But trust me, if you're into psychological chills and complex narratives, this game is a must-play. The story grips you from the start, with Marianne's past slowly unraveling as you dig deeper into the mystery. From psychological chills, let's saddle up for a supernatural cowboy adventure. Coming in at number 9 is Evil West, where cowboys meet monsters in a Wild West like no other. Seriously, imagine if Clint Eastwood decided to go full Van Helsing. That's the vibe here. You are Jesse Rentier, a gunslinging vampire hunter armed with outrageous weapons. Picture this, you've got revolvers, flamethrowers, and even electrified gauntlets to take down supernatural baddies. It's like the Wild West got a serious upgrade. The game's got style and action in spades. Every shootout feels like a scene from an epic western, but with a monstrous twist. You're not just dodging bullets, you're facing off against hordes of vampires and other nightmarish creatures. But despite being an absolute blast to play, Evil West didn't get the recognition it deserved. Maybe it was overshadowed by bigger releases, or perhaps people couldn't wrap their heads around cowboys fighting monsters. Either way, it's a shame because this game delivers non-stop fun and jaw-dropping moments. From the Wild West to alien-infested comedy, let's move on to number 8. Number 8 is High on Life, a hilarious shooter from the mind behind Rick and Morty. If you're a fan of offbeat humor and bizarre sci-fi adventures, this one's right up your alley. You play as a rookie bounty hunter armed with sarcastic talking guns. Yes, you heard that right, your weapons crack jokes, make snide comments, and generally keep you entertained while you blast away at alien scum. Imagine Guardians of the Galaxy but with guns that have more attitude than Rocket Raccoon. The humor in this game is spot on if you love that signature Rick and Morty style. Absurd, dark, and unfiltered. One moment you're in a high-stakes shootout, the next your gun's telling you a joke about intergalactic politics. It's the kind of game where you never know what's coming next, keeping things fresh and unpredictable. Its bizarre humor and creative design may not have been for everyone, but it's a standout for those who appreciate its quirkiness. The world building is as colorful and strange as the dialogue, making each level a visual feast packed with oddball characters and twisted scenarios. It's like playing through a fever dream cooked up by your funniest friend. So if mainstream shooters feel too serious or predictable, give High on Life a shot. It's weird, it's wild, and it's got talking guns. What more could you want? Next, we dive into a retro-style survival horror game with a unique twist. At number 7, we have Signalis, a love letter to classic survival horror. You play as Elster, a replica searching for her partner in a haunting dystopian world. Imagine the tension of old-school horror games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil, but with a fresh sci-fi twist. The game's retro aesthetic really sets it apart. The pixel art style is both nostalgic and eerily beautiful, capturing that unsettling vibe perfectly. You're navigating dark corridors, solving puzzles, and facing off against creepy enemies that make your skin crawl. What I love most about Signalis is its deep narrative. The story slowly unfolds through scattered documents and eerie flashbacks, revealing more about Elster's past and the chilling world she's trapped in. It's like peeling back layers of a very disturbing onion. Every encounter feels intense because resources are scarce, forcing you to think strategically about every move. Do you fight or sneak past that enemy? Use your last bullet or save it for something worse. It's survival horror at its finest. Despite its brilliance, Signalis didn't get the spotlight it deserved. Maybe the retro look threw some folks off, but trust me, it's worth diving into if you crave that classic horror experience with a modern twist. From sci-fi horror to large-scale World War II battles, let's move to number 6. Number 6 is Enlisted, a multiplayer WWII shooter that delivers massive, chaotic battles. If you're into large-scale warfare and historical accuracy, this game's got you covered. In Enlisted, you command a squad of soldiers, each with unique roles. In epic, historically accurate combat, you're not just running and gunning solo, you're strategizing with your squad to outmaneuver the enemy. One minute you're a rifleman, the next you're hopping into a tank or calling in air support. It's like juggling flaming torches while riding a unicycle through a battlefield. The squad mechanics are where this game shines. Each soldier in your squad can be switched to at any time, giving you control over multiple perspectives in the same battle. You can flank enemies with one soldier while providing cover fire with another. It's all about thinking on your feet and making quick decisions to turn the tide of battle. Despite its innovative squad mechanics, Enlisted often gets overshadowed by bigger FPS titles like Call of Duty and Battlefield. It's like being the middle child at a family reunion, full of potential but often overlooked. But if you give it a shot, you'll find it offers something those big names don't. An immersive experience that truly captures the chaos and strategy of WWII combat. It's perfect for history buffs and tactical shooter fans alike. Now let's explore a psychological thriller with a heavy narrative punch. At number 5, we have Martha is Dead, a deeply emotional psychological thriller. In this game, you step into the shoes of Julia, a young woman caught in the chaos of World War II Italy. Julia's twin sister, Martha, is found dead under mysterious circumstances. Your mission? Unravel the dark and twisted truth behind her death. What really sets this game apart is its mature themes and unforgettable storytelling. It doesn't shy away from exploring heavy topics like grief, trauma, and mental illness. One moment you're piecing together clues in a serene countryside. The next, you're plunged into nightmarish visions that blur the line between reality and illusion. The game's atmosphere pulls you in immediately. The war-torn Italian setting feels hauntingly beautiful, yet incredibly oppressive. Every corner you turn holds a new piece of the puzzle, or another disturbing revelation about Martha's life and death. The narrative unfolds through Julia's perspective, offering a raw and intimate look at her inner turmoil. It's a story that grips you from start to finish, with each discovery adding layers to the complex relationship between the sisters. Despite its brilliance, Martha is Dead may have deterred wider audiences due to its heavy subject matter. It's not an easy playthrough by any means, but for those who appreciate deep storytelling and emotional depth, it's an experience that lingers long after the credits roll. From dark mysteries to unsettling horror inspired by H.R. Giger, let's move on. Number 4 is Scorn, a horror game that feels like stepping into a nightmarish piece of art. You are a nameless being navigating a grotesque biomechanical world. Imagine walking through an H.R. Giger painting brought to life, with every corridor and chamber oozing an eerie, unsettling vibe. The environment itself feels alive, pulsating with a malevolent energy that keeps you on edge. Its stunning visuals and unsettling atmosphere are unforgettable. Each scene looks meticulously crafted to make your skin crawl. Organic machinery intertwines with flesh-like structures, creating an environment that's both fascinating and repulsive. It's the kind of place you explore with equal parts curiosity and dread. But let's be honest, the slow pace may have put off some players. The game demands patience, asking you to soak in every detail and solve intricate puzzles at a deliberate pace. If you're looking for non-stop action, this isn't it. Instead, it's a slow burn, drawing you deeper into its twisted world with each careful step. Still, for those who appreciate atmospheric horror and surreal design, Scorn is a masterpiece worth experiencing. The haunting visuals stay with you long after you've put the controller down. Now, let's pilot a sentient starfighter in an underrated space combat game. At number 3, we have Chorus, a fast-paced space shooter that oozes style. You play as Nara, a pilot with a mysterious past, and her sentient ship, Forsaken. Together, they tear through the galaxy in a bid for redemption. Imagine if Star Wars had a baby with Blade Runner. That's the kind of vibe you're diving into here. The combat in Chorus is nothing short of exhilarating. Picture this, you're zipping through asteroid fields, dodging laser fire, and executing jaw-dropping maneuvers to outsmart enemy fighters. Every dogfight feels intense and fluid, with controls that make you feel like an ace pilot. Visually, the game is stunning. The neon-lit space stations and cosmic vistas are so beautifully crafted that you'll find yourself stopping mid-battle just to take it all in. It's like someone painted the galaxy with a palette of vibrant, glowing colors. Despite all this, Chorus had a low-key release and slipped under the radar for many gamers. Maybe it was bad timing or just overshadowed by bigger titles. Either way, it's a shame because this game delivers an experience that's both visually striking and heart-pounding. From intergalactic battles to time-looping mysteries, let's move on to number 2. Taking the runner-up spot is The Forgotten City, a narrative-driven game about unraveling a time loop in ancient Rome. Imagine waking up in a place where time has frozen, and the only way out is to solve an ancient mystery. That's where you come in. You are a modern-day explorer, somehow transported back to this city caught in an eternal loop. It's like getting stuck in an ancient version of Groundhog Day, but with way more toga parties and existential dread. The real kicker here is how every choice you make ripples through time. Each decision impacts not just your fate, but the fate of everyone around you. One wrong move and you could trigger a chain reaction that dooms the entire city. No pressure, right? The writing is top-notch, pulling you into a world where moral dilemmas aren't just side quests. They're the core of your journey. Every character has their own secrets and motives, making it feel like you're piecing together a grand puzzle. It's clever, engaging, and will have you questioning what's right and wrong at every turn. And if you love games that make you think and challenge your moral compass, The Forgotten City is a must-play. Its unique premise and thought-provoking narrative will keep you hooked from start to finish. Finally, let's head into a vibrant mythological adventure for our top pick. And taking the top spot is Immortals Fenyx Rising, Ubisoft's mythological open-world adventure. You play as Fenyx, a customizable hero tasked with saving the Greek gods. Picture this, you're dropped into a world straight out of a storybook, filled with gods, monsters, and a vibrant landscape that looks like it was painted by the gods themselves. From the get-go, you're diving headfirst into epic battles and brain-teasing puzzles. What I love about this game is its humor. The narration by Zeus and Prometheus is pure gold, filled with witty banter and tongue-in-cheek jokes that keep you chuckling as you explore. It's like having your own personal Greek chorus that doesn't take itself too seriously. The gameplay is another standout. Imagine combining the best elements of open-world exploration, fast-paced combat, and intricate puzzle solving. One moment you're gliding through the air on Daedalus wings. The next you're facing off against mythical beasts like the Minotaur or Medusa. It keeps you on your toes, blending action and strategy in a way that's incredibly satisfying. And let's talk about that world. The Golden Isle is bursting with color and life, from lush forests to towering mountains. Every corner hides something new, whether it's a hidden hidden chest, or a challenging Vault of Tartaros puzzle. Despite all these amazing features, Immortals Fenyx Rising often gets overshadowed by Ubisoft's other franchises like Assassin's Creed or Far Cry. It's a shame because this game delivers an experience that's both engaging and refreshingly lighthearted. It truly stands out as one of the most underrated games of recent years. Alright, let's wrap things up. From Greek myths to Roman time loops, vampire cowboys to sarcastic guns, these games show there's more to gaming than trends. Whether dodging lasers in Chorus or solving a mystery in Martha is Dead, these hidden gems deserve your attention. Underrated doesn't mean unworthy, so why not try these hidden gems? Each offers something special, be it visuals, narratives, or fun gameplay. If you've played any of these games or think we missed a gem, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more gaming goodness. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the best games are the ones you never hear about.